Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to be talking about today is what people are seeing and experiencing in everyday life when it comes to being of the prepared mind. And I get sent pictures and videos and emails. And if you would like to do so, my email's in the description box below. So I have an announcement to make, and I'm so very excited. I am going to be publishing my very first cookbook, and it's the Marine Mom Cookbook. And before I publish it, I am wanting to give it to my community members first, because I would not be who I am and where I am today if it was not for my community and my friends and my family. So if you would like to have a copy of my Marine Mom Cookbook, please email me in the subject line Marine Mom Cookbook, and I will email it back to you because it's in PDF form, okay? This is something that I've been working on for quite some time. It is some very, very special recipes of mine, recipes that have been passed down to me from generation to generation. And also there are recipes in there that are my son's favorite recipes, my husband's favorite recipes. There's recipes in there from my Aunt Marie, from my grandmom, from my grandfather, from my mom. Okay, so I hope that you guys really enjoy this cookbook, because I really loved writing it, and it's something that I hold very, very close to my heart. Okay, so this first email comes from a community member, and this is an update on a family that lives in Israel, and they are personal friends of this community member. So this is a letter that they sent to her, and it says, "Dear friend and prayer warrior, thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your words of encouragement. Thank you for carrying our family and this nation in your heart. A lot has happened since we last wrote. Jerusalem continues to be peaceful and heartbroken. Everyone we know is connected to tragic or miraculous stories somehow. We have had very special times together with neighbors, both in the shelter and in dining rooms, and intercession and worship with friends. We have been on a personal journey to know what God would have our family do at this time: stay in Jerusalem or leave the country for a while. The best part has been the tender heart of the Father towards us. We have sensed his deep pleasure over our willingness to stay, and also our willingness to go, because it is not what we wanted to do. Ultimately, we decided that we would leave Israel for a time. We are so sad to leave our friends and our neighbors. It was heart-wrenching to say goodbye at this critical time. We decided to pursue leaving, and things came together very, very quickly. We are sitting in the airport now, waiting to charter a flight to Tampa, Florida. We didn't get to pick the destination with Project Dynamo, an impressive organization. We are not coming for a vacation. We hope to be able to utilize our skills and connections both in Israel and in the States to provide support and relief to Israel in this critical time. We do feel like we are on a Holy Spirit adventure, as we are definitely on the step-by-step plan. Please do pray that we will be in the right place at the right time and doing what he is doing, with hearts overflowing with gratitude for all the prayers and emotional support over the last few days. You have carried us by your love, and there are not enough words to thank you. I am so happy that they are safe. I still pray for Israel every single night. I really do. So here are the pictures of them at the airport. So my meme guy, he wrote in and he has a prediction. And he said, oh, shite, Autumn. I think I know what is just on the horizon. Do you now? He said, here's my prediction. We will be taking in refugees from Gaza into the USA very soon. Oh, dear Lord. Anything is possible. You know, I mean, if we were, you know, the Israelis come here, you know, because obviously they have to seek refuge. Obviously. I mean, they're the ones that are in trouble there. You know, come on. You know, if I had, you know, room in my house, but I've got a family of it, you know, I mean, there's no room at this inn on, you know, I mean, rooms are literally like this, okay? We're smushed. I so totally would. You know, if, you know, I had to have any of our Jewish brothers and sisters come here, I would. But as for the bad guys, no. No. You know, I don't support the bad guys. You know, I really don't. But, John, you're probably right. You're probably right. And here are some memes from our meme guy. Commercial break. So here's an email from a community member. She said, I do not think your first writer is nuts. Okay. She said, I've long noticed that the real 46, okay, is blue-eyed and left-handed. They keep trotting out right-handed brown or blue-eyed Bidens. Once in a great while, I see the real one. So I don't think the lizard people ate him. I now sound like the Y-Files Hecklefish on YouTube. Another one of my addictions. Oh, dear Lord. Due to knowing about Project Coast and watching the old TV show Fringe, I knew better than to give my DNA to 23andMe. Yeah, I've never done that either. I could never. I just, you know, that's just digging a little too deep. You know what I mean? Genetic-specific weapons are not new and were invented by the South African government and sold to Israel long ago. China got the entire database of DNA earlier this year, according to a report that I read. So if it's old or hacked again recently, now everybody has it. Funny how this has gone full circle. Texas University published a genetic study finding that hardly anyone in Israel has Hebrew genes. What? And those that do are West Bank residents. I'm assuming it's mostly the Christians of Palestinian descent around Bethlehem. Oh, the uproar. Once Hebrew University found the same, the ADL was silent. Oh, the hypocrisy. What do you mean? Are you serious? On a totally different topic, I have a silly story. In college, I had an Iraqi boyfriend and worked with Indian Muslims, so no biggie. But it did creep me out one day when I was shopping for a mug. Hi, Stormy. This was Stormy Bug. No. I was in a store that sold only rugs hanging up. Sean, can you please take your son? Hanging up. I can't put him on the floor. He's a huge 25-pound cat. Hanging up in the store, and the owner was an older man. And once I asked him how much for a particular rug, and in a millisecond, younger, swarthy men started popping out from behind the rugs. Oh my gosh, that's creepy. And even from a door which seemed to be hidden. So I grabbed my pocket weapon and told him some lame excuse about size and ran. Well, size matters, don't you know? I'm kidding. So a few people need to be educated about the U.S. customer service and not the ambush variety. My first thought veered toward trafficking. Yeah, I can see why. I want to go in there again, Stormy, really, but not alone, just to see where the hidden door had been but I'll wait until geopolitical times are better. Cheers. Okay. Stormy, is this what you want? Because I am not having it right now, son. Can you please go lay down? Please. Because I can't right now. Okay? Go be a good boy. Yes! Go, go, go. Ow. Sorry. Now for a commercial break because Stormy just pulled out my hair. So, a community member, she sent me a link for a YouTube video. She said, dire warning for the United States. You need to watch this video and warn everyone, please. Consider it done, sweetie, okay? The link will be in the description box below, all right? Now, here's a picture for you that was sent in by a community member, and this picture, genius, I will say that, absolute genius. Pressure canning tongs, okay? You know the tongs that we use to take our jars out of the pressure canner? Stand them up, and you can use them to keep our Ziplocs open for when you're filling them up. Who knew? Yeah. And before I go, here are some pictures that were sent in by a community member. And when I saw this, I was like, oh dear Lord, what is this? So she said, just a heads up, this was a Purdue antibiotic-free oven stuffer cooked at perfect temperature. If I tilted it, this blood-looking watery juice kept pouring out of it. In cutting it up, we found all of these blood clot spots even on the wings. It smelled okay, but WTF, these pictures do really capture how disgusting it was. We gave it a few bites to our dogs, and then one of them within 5 minutes, bleh. WTF are they doing to it? Using 2 different thermometers, both breasts and thighs were perfect temps, so it's not undercooked. And I told her I would not eat it. It looks like there's something wrong with it. She said, I know it's gross, but just bought it, never even frozen. What the heck are they doing to it? Girl, no, look. All right, guys, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one, okay? You stay safe, stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.